Let's give it a little taste. Just a little drop. Kind of swirl it around in your mouth. Yum. Bold. It's rich, full of depth, like a cozy hug for your taste buds. A touch of natural salt, a hint of roasty deliciousness, and all of that savory, rich, round linger in your mouth. I've had a lot of friends and family try it, and they all love it, but they describe it all a little differently. Some say it's meaty, some say it's chickeny, or it could even remind them of their grandma's famous pot roast. But here's one thing, there's no meat at all. It's 100% plant-based, but it delivers that savory, meaty, rich, round linger that you all crave. And the secret to its magic, it's the natural extract of baker's yeast. Sounds unexpected, right? But this simple plant-based ingredient brings out an array of delicious umami flavors that makes everything taste magically, deliciously savory. Let's give it another taste. And here's the best part. Even though it's a little salty on its own, it's still got way less sodium than most bouillon. You get all that delicious mouth-watering umami without the extra salt. Just 100% delicious umami flavor. A game changer, an instant flavor upgrade. Now, let's use a little bit of it. You're not just gonna eat this on its own, although my daughter does. It's just yummy. Let's make a broth. Welcome to the Ooomommee Ceremony. Today, I'm gonna show you how to make a super easy, tasty, delicious broth with just a little bit of Ooomommee Magic. I've got 3 bowls here, each with 1 cup of water. And that's kind of the recommended amount. 1 cup of anything per 1 teaspoon of Ooomommee Magic. You can of course use more, but that's kind of where I like people to start. So we're gonna add 1 teaspoon to the first bowl here. Use my finger to get the extra out of there. Very clean finger. The second bowl here, I'm gonna do the same. Okay, I'm just gonna give these a whisk. Let's give it a taste. So perfect, so yummy, so umami. And the umami is that roundness, that deliciousness. You might notice that roasted aroma and saltiness kind of melted away, leaving behind that round, delicious flavor in your mouth. It's an umami-packed but lightly salted broth. Perfect for soups, stews, or even just sipping on its own. You'll notice the color and aroma aren't overpowering. You don't notice the meatiness anymore, you just notice that deliciousness. That shows you how versatile Ooomommee Magic is. Add it to your mac and cheese, chicken marinade, salsas, pasta recipe, make your own amazing ranch dressing, or just add it to whatever needs that extra boost of yum. Let's take one more taste. You get that delicious round linger in your mouth. It's already super tasty, but let's see what happens when you add just a little bit more salt. A level 1/4 teaspoon of kosher salt. Sprinkle that in. This is going to bring the flavor closer to a traditional broth from a bouillon mix. Even with that extra salt, it still has about 25% less sodium than the leading bouillon. It's the perfect balance between salty and savory. Wow, that's so good. You definitely see the synergy between salt and umami here. Now, let's try something fun. Let's add a rounded 1/4 teaspoon of kosher salt to this last bowl of water. So in here is about the total amount of salt in the salt boosted version here, from both the Ooomommee Magic and the added salt. So let's give it a taste. Well, not so great. Maybe it's slightly salty. I don't really even taste any salt at all. Whatever it is, it's not magical. And that shows you the magic of umami. When salt and umami work together, they bring out the best in each other, creating a rich, satisfying flavor that's way better than just salt alone. If you're seasoning your food with just salt, you might want to add some magic as well. When you mix Ooomommee Magic into the water, you might see some flavorful little clouds. These aren't just any clouds. That's the natural extract of baker's yeast. It's what gives Ooomommee Magic its rich, savory flavor. Natural clouds of deliciousness. Next time you want to make a broth, remember, it's about finding your perfect balance between the salt and umami. But umami is the key. That's where the real flavor magic happens. And with that, the Ooomommee ceremony is complete. May your taste buds forever appreciate the magic of umami.